Exactly 1 year ago, I was living my absolute dream life. We moved to the mountains. I was working there with the beautiful mountain views. I slept a whole lot, spent a lot of time in and around nature, got my movement in every day, and drank water. Not a lot, but you get the point. But then 6 months ago, something changed. I came back home and just wasn't feeling like myself anymore. I couldn't get out of bed before 10 a.m. I stared at my laptop for hours looking for the motivation to work, and I was barely making it to the gym, eating a lot of takeout. Basically, I couldn't get myself to do absolutely anything, or like they call it these days, I had officially hit my first encounter with burnout. Burnout is a form of exhaustion caused by constantly feeling swamped. It's a result of excessive and prolonged emotional, physical, and mental stress. Burnout happens when you're overwhelmed, emotionally drained, and unable to keep up with life's incessant demands. So, when I went to Himachal last year, I was absolutely unsure about how long I was going to be there for and when I had to eventually come back. So while I spent a lot of the first few months having the best time ever, by the time I had to come back, I felt this large amounts of guilt because I was having too much fun, I guess. And I was working, but it just felt so impossible to do both at the same time that I basically dragged myself to burnout. Maybe coming back home would help me feel normal again. Maybe my bedroom and work desk would kind of help me be a little more productive. Maybe mom's food would help me get back into my routine. But spoiler alert, none of it helped. I woke up every morning, ate crap all day, got right back into bed. I spent 3 months at home doing absolutely nothing. Unless you consider the endless amounts of selling sunset I have watched as productivity, I did nothing else. I spent countless hours just sitting, sleeping, crying even about not feeling normal again. I try to make a lot of to-do lists every morning, hoping that my mojo would somehow come back to me. I watched extremely motivational videos about getting stuff done on YouTube, talking about waking up early in the morning and making my bed, which resulted in me sleeping early in the morning and never needing to make my bed, because turns out if you don't get out of it, you don't need to make it. I drank a lot of coffee and started to work out of cafes, hoping that something would change. And it did. My anxiety increased and sleepless nights multiplied. So after doing every single thing recommended to me by the internet and watching every single that girl video, which I still don't know what the heck that means, I decided to do what any normal person would do. I went back to the mountains. Turns out there is nothing that can burn a burnout like a nice fiery hot bowl of thupka. I did everything that made me happy. I spent so much time in and around nature with all the people that I love. I played way too much in snow. I got to witness some of the craziest things. I went with no expectations of what I need to do, how many videos I needed to film, how much Insta story I needed to do, which literally I did nothing. Surprisingly enough, I even felt motivated to document my entire 2 weeks, and that's when I knew that I was ready to come back and get back into work and finally feel myself again. So as soon as I got back, it literally took me 2 days to get back into the gym and the workout and the eating well and feeling a little bit like myself again. And just when I thought that I was finally coming back, I was back to square one. So I guess running away was not the solution. And if I could not escape it, would I ever be able to feel normal again? Currently heading to a meeting because whether or not I feel like working doesn't matter. I have to go and work. I cannot depend on my mood, especially not from this kind of work, and I have not really worked, so I'm going to have to continue showing up. You never know, maybe I'm dressed up, maybe I feel like filming a video or doing something when I'm back. Probably not, but we'll see. Today I spent literally 45 minutes in my car just staring at my cupboard because I do not know what to do. I'm so absolutely just lost with respect to work, with respect to anything, and the only thing that I could get done today was go out and get a workout in. So I think that is going to be the only productive thing that I have done. I tried filming a video, but I checked my footage and I have 1 hour of me talking with zero volume. I need to find a solution, but right now I don't want to do anything. So I'm currently on my 6th month of burnout, and if I'm being completely honest, I'm still not 100% there. But if the last 6 months have taught me anything, it is to stop. Stop trying so hard to fix myself. To stop listening to the popular opinion, which in this case is to keep fighting and pushing through. To stop worrying, or at least try. Like COVID, burnout has taught me to appreciate the little things, the free time, the rest days. It has taught me to take time for myself, to stop thinking about the next point on my to-do list, to find happiness in the smaller things, and to not feel afraid or guilty to ask for help. I have successfully now hired somebody who helps me with my day-to-day work. She overlooks things, which gives me a lot of time. Number one, to take time for myself, to recoup and get back into work more efficiently. And number three, has helped me focus on the work that I genuinely like doing. I can't promise how long you'll take to get out of yours. But I can tell you that while it feels never-ending and a miserable place to be in, it'll pass. And while it's ongoing, remind yourself that it's okay to shut your laptop once in a while, or go for a walk and take a nap, or to spend a couple of hours or even days watching your favorite show on Netflix. I spent 1 month in absolute overexhaustion that it ruined the next 6 months of my life. I understand that most of you cannot pack your stuff and run away and go on a holiday, and genuinely that didn't help me. So these days I can feel the old over-enthusiastic Kanika creeping in, and while I can't wait to have her back, I have really thoroughly enjoyed the cranky, moody, slow, calm, peaceful, even lazy Kanika. She taught me to let things be, to switch off, to not constantly run a rat race, to let life happen without putting a stopwatch on it. And honestly, I really needed that. Sometimes the best thing that you can do for yourself is do nothing at all. I hope this video kind of helped you in case you are also struggling with something like this, and I really hope that you, like me, can also come back to feeling like yourself again very soon. Hang in there if you still haven't. I really hope you guys liked this video. If you did, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe because it really supports the channel. And I will see you guys in a video very soon. Until then, bye.